Hi and welcome to the channel. So I just cannot help myself. From the first time that I have discovered this contact player based instrument, the East Asia, and I did the first composition, and even the first composition was such a fun. I'm just continuing to create new and new one. But before I continue, I just want to thank you all who are subscribing to this channel and hitting the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it, and it really helps out the channel with the YouTube algorithm. So thank you again. But yes, East Asia, it's such a fun to using it and to create compositions. I just love it. Now, what I have done here differently from my first composition is just I raised up the tempo. So I wanted something even more dynamic than the first one, because the first one, this is the project. So the first one, I know it was around 97 BPM. And this one I got to 153, and because I wanted something even more rhythmical, and basically it's the same thing. So I'm using East Asia as 99.9% of the composition. The only thing that I'm using other is for the big drums I'm using damage, and for the transition rise and hit. But beside that, everything is East Asia. So the composition, and today I just want to present you. So this composition, I'm really happy about it as it turned out, because so this composition is starting differently like the other one. It has a different theme, like this one. Let me just put you a little bit. Right? So it has this Dizi or Dizi played instrument, this flute, this Chinese flute, and it has a story, it has a theme, right? And then this theme is evolving. Like if at the beginning it was only with basic percussion, again from East Asia, right? Like this one, and the second one, this one, right? Then so really basic one. Then for the second part, I'm just introducing the big drums, because I like what kind of energy it gives to the track, right? The damage. And then unleashing the Chinese samples. Right? And I really find that this development, it's quite nice. Again, here using the Chinese symbols like this one, right? It just really helps the composition to evolve, right? To evolve, like, and these ones, the other ones, are really and as so when you are doing a composition, what I think we as composers, we have to be careful, and we have to find elements that blend together. Like listen, these two, I mean, it's fantastic how it's blending, because this is too different. So if you are listening this is the one, This is Bangu, right? Right? And this is Bangzil. And it's playing different sequence, but those two are just beautifully blend together, right? And then with this one, and with this one, right? And with this one, and then I just add it from myself, big drums, right? This is for uplifting the atmosphere, to make it like a celebrational one, right? And yeah, turned out quite nice. And then I wanted to, so this was the first theme, the first story if you want, and then it changes. Listen. Now here, this one, I made it especially for this composition because at the beginning, this part was starting after the finishing the first theme, and it was not working together, like it didn't blend together. So I needed something to introduce a pause, something to breathe, to forget the first part, and then let's enter to the second part. But the second part, it's, if we put those two together, one after the other one, like, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Putting after it here, it's just not working. For me anyway, it didn't work. Like, listen. You see? It needs something. And what I found is it was cool, needed this pause. Because when we have this break, then obviously it's working. Like, listen. And it's again, it's a fantastic instrument, a Chinese instrument. This one, Erhu, and I really love it. I mean, it has soul. It's really nice. And I just did a combination of multiple sequences, and I came up with this theme, right? And this one is the principle is the same with the first one, meaning that it starts like this, really calmly, and then evolves around the composition. So here, for example, after it finished, he's entering the big drums, the demi drums, then the cymbal already. Evolving, right? And now this theme is doubled down by the secondary one, who is a complementary to the first one, and this one is played with this beautiful instrument, Guzheng, and it's just beautiful sounding. And this one is coming complementary because as the rhythm is rising and becoming stronger and stronger, alone kind of lost in the composition, so it needs something to come and help him, the theme. And this is where it comes into action, this secondary instrument playing along. And of course, as a symbol also, we have introduced something even more. This one, another symbol, right? Beautiful, because this changing is changing a little bit the composition. Now the rhythm gets even more dynamical, and for helping this development, I'm introducing a third instrument to help out the main theme, and this is Pipa. It's again from East Asia. Beautiful instrument again. And this one is playing along with the theme and follows the rhythm, which gets even faster. So yes, this is how this is my second composition already with East Asia, and I really found it very intuitive, but of course easy to work with, as you have already sequences, right? So you have a bunch of sequences that you can use, and it's really just so much fun to work with. And these two compositions, basically it's based on Chinese instruments, Chinese percussion, Chinese melodic instruments, and I see that there's Japan and Korean ones. So definitely I think in time I will create composition with Japanese instruments and percussions, and Korean ones also. But yeah, it is it's just really extremely fun to use this instrument, and I just want to show you that having this instrument, the East Asia, the complete or contact-based instrument, is just so easy and so fun to create compositions. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.